to approve the minutes, claim dockets, and utility adjustments for last month.
Motion to approve. I second.
Dan made a motion, John seconded, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? 3-0 carries. Kenny, please.
Nothing other than the report. Nothing else to report on.
Have you had any other issues with your vehicle? Oil
No.
change and stuff?
No. We're still doing what Jasper wants us to do,
Okay.
so I'll be taking it down there for them to look at it again.
Alright. Jason?
Biggest thing is, I still have a dog in the kennel from January 12th. I can't call the Monroe County Shelter anymore because the tornado took it out, but Greene County Shelter's not. They keep saying we're full, tried contacting Lawrence County. They're full. I don't know what to do. I mean, we're going on 2 months of being in a kennel.
We have a dog for adoption if anybody is interested. So, at this point,
I'll even send a bag of dog food with it.
You got it on the website, I assume?
Yes. I did start doing some searching on the internet, a lot of searching on the internet, trying to find a used vehicle to replace the F-450. I've got a couple vehicles here for you guys to look at here after a bit. And then I've been in contact with HWC, I can't remember the name of it, yeah, HWC Engineering, talking to them about NDOT's plan, paving through town, and it is in the plans at least to do some storm drain catch basin repair along the highway while they're doing that, and there is a possibility of there being curbs and maybe even some sidewalk replacement with that paving project, but they're still early in the planning stages of it, but that's why they've been getting elevations and everything to try to work with that. There's a representative here from Tango Fiber that's here in town doing fiber install for mainstream. Is that?
Yes, sir.
Here after a bit, we've got some things to talk about with him as far as that process, but that's really about, except for what's in the report, that's about all I got.
Randy?
We have 11 EMA runs, 5 FAR runs. I want to thank Tim Wells for getting us a new flag out front.
Alright.
Bloomfield Sales donated it. Last month I brought up about the new dispatch system for IM responding. It's $849 and a $49 setup, but it puts us in control of our dispatch, and we need something that everybody can use, cause radios right now is $1,000 a piece. We've got 2 nozzles that needs replaced. I've got one quote, but I ain't not even gonna tell it, cause they're out there cheaper than this. And then we've got our spring fish fry April the 4th, which is on Saturday.
Okay.
What time is put it on there? No, 4 to 7, I think is what it is.
Sarah, we'll move on to the pool.
Lexi has some things that she wants to ask about, or that we, I should say, we all want to ask about.
So one of the main things that we're wanting to ask, about for the 2026 season is, better or more reliable wireless internet for the pool. It would greatly help, our processing of debit card payments for the patrons. I know that it was a struggle last year, right, to,
Very well.
go between the places because the internet wouldn't reach from the bathhouse to the concessions area to be able to process payments on both sides. So it was kind of a toss back and forth of passing of the torch. With the better internet, if we were to get that, we would like to get security cameras for the pool, to help, better protect our staff and, the patrons as well, just so we know if there's anything going on. I feel like that would be a good thing to have there since, and then we also have our new manager, Brianna, which is here tonight. We had been talking with her at our last, monthly meeting about the potential, if it's approved, to have, 2 assistant managers for the pool. The workload for the manager and the assistant manager is heavy enough or large enough to where, there would be plenty for the assistant manager to do. It's a lot on the manager and the assistant manager for, the day-to-day activities. And then our Sam's Club deliveries that we do. I know that Sarah was gracious enough to travel up last season to Bloomington. Maybe was it like once a week?
Probably once a week.
Once a week to go up and get the deliveries and everything, or to get our orders. If we were able to get them delivered to town hall during business hours, if that would be possible, to have one of our staff come up and pick it up from there, to save from having to pay somebody traveling to go up there and get it.
Actually, they're not delivering or picking up on a pallet, so.
No, it's not on a pallet, but I mean, it's, I drive a GMC SUV, and I mean, it's major wear and tear on your car and a pilot, and, hundreds of pounds of groceries every week, and then driving, there and back. It is a lot. If we could alleviate that, I'm not sure if it's possible, to have them delivered in Bloomfield. I don't know all of Sam's policies, but we would like at least permission to look into it and maybe get that worked out.
I know if you have a Sam's Plus credit card, they do free delivery, but you gotta have, it's a plus card to do that. And I've had delivered stuff to my house. Yeah, I've had it delivered, I had a plus card and they delivered a huge TV, it was for our church to my house, so that's how I know it came here.
Gotcha. And then one other thing was our, the handicap lift into the pool.
No. Have you looked into that? I feel like we talked about it at the end of last season, maybe. No?
Handicap, what about?
The chair, we need to replace the chair.
It's here.
Oh, there.
Oh, okay.
We were unaware that it was taken care of, so, easy, okay.
I don't think I heard that. Okay. So that takes care of itself. Yeah, we need to check in the wireless, and as far as security cameras go, I would say, probably get an estimate from maybe a couple of different places.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something we've used before, and just
Yeah.
put an estimate together and then present it and
Yeah.
we'll see.
Can I make a
Absolutely.
recommendation? Call Highcom, because I
Well,
got Highcom everywhere.
I was saying it without saying it, but trying to.
Call
Cause they
Highcom,
take care of
because
the
I've got
park and-
Highcom everywhere else.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Also, on your internet, what are you guys using up there? Just a little bitty Wi-Fi box?
Well, yes.
Okay, I can look into getting a, trailer point like we've got in the police cars.
Well, I believe, Ryan, it was last month we talked about this, right? I think Ryan did send me, I think, what you guys use, and said that work, that's.
It's got the 4 antennas on it and everything.
So we just need to come to an agreement, you know, something to make a difference. Something has to change this season as far as using internet. It's just really ineffective what we currently have, so we just wanna,
What the trailer point does is it'll take the card out of their little MiFi and it puts it in ours. The trailer points that we've got are dual card. So I don't have dual cards, but they've got the capability of having AT&T and Verizon in the same unit. So, I can look into that if you guys want to. They're probably $600 if I guess.
cause that's a one-time fee.
That's what, yeah.
Okay.
You buy the actual credit point and then it's the, whatever we pay monthly for the fee.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. All right, well. The second assistant manager, I guess we can probably talk about that later, right? Okay.
Is that something we would look at, I guess, offsetting additional cost with the reduction of maybe one other employee?
Well, so, I mean, the way that it's been set up the last several years is there always has to be a manager or assistant manager, you know, there at the pool. Last year, there were weeks where we had, you know, 80 and 90-hour weeks because we do swim lessons in the mornings, and then sometimes we have parties late at night. So we have the potential, you know, of 12-hour days, and that, you know, gets to be a lot. We've interviewed a few people or a couple people for assistant manager, and I think that they were both great candidates, and so this idea was just, you know, transpired, and we just thought we would bring it to your attention to see if it is a possibility, or you're absolutely against it, or, you know, as a board, we're still trying to weigh all the things out too. We just wanted to involve you guys and see what the thoughts were.
I think we can look into it, discuss it.
Okay.
We would just need to know, you know, just after you guys talk about it sooner rather than later, so that we can make our hiring decision. We hope to present names, you know, next month at the meeting for all of
Okay.
our staff, so.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you guys.
All right, Brenda?
First off, the tree did get cut down, that was by the gazebo on February 6th, and, she said Sandra said she got their invoice to pay it, so that's all done. I have been working on seeing about the park sign. Costs have gone up quite a bit from last year. I got 3 estimates for the metal letters from Sunspot Welding of Lyons, Shape Shifters, and Poindexter Metal Design from Bloomfield. They range from $11,000, $17,300 to $20,000. That's the expense. And then concrete's $190 a yard, and it takes 6 yards for that. So to break it down, the cost is $18,000. Found a ready grant under Arts and Cultures, but it's not like a 1-for-1 match like the park one was. The town would only pay $4,000 to $5,000, and Ready would pay that amount, and I've gotta find bank or corporate to pay 3/5. I'm gonna give it, Petey really wants this for in memory of Sophie. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and I'm gonna go to Jack Factory and Farmers Mechanics in Northwest, see if they would like split up the cost. But I just wanted to give you guys, and I learned this from Greg Jones of SIDC, I talked to him this morning. So, I'm a graduate of Grant Writing School too. I did 2-day course. But, I think it's my last shot, you know, if I can get it, I'm gonna try, but, where else can I go? It's under the Arts and Cultures, it's not under Park, we have to go for Arts and Cultures on this one. And then after I see how that one goes, then I'm gonna work on the gazebo. So, that's it.
All right. Well, we got some things we're gonna discuss later, so, but we'll go on to the new business. Wastewater generator service agreement. Jason presented us, I'm making some paperwork here on agreement we need to probably decide on whether, was it 1 year or 3 year?
Yeah, there's
Two different
1 year
estimates.
quote and a 3-year quote, that you've got quotes from McAllister and then from Meg Services. Both, I will say, when I went back and looked, gotta double check which way it is, I wanna say McAllister has battery replacement already figured into their quote, and Meg does not. It's like $1,800 for batteries.
We're presently using McAllister.
Excuse me?
We're presently using McAllister.
Yes, well, we did until the previous service agreement expired. And I'll be honest, if you're gonna go with McAllister, you're better off to do the 3-year deal, because you get 3 years basically for the price of 2, or actually for less than the price of 2.
And you said, the battery, it's included.
The battery is included in McAllister's bid, and I misspoke. The batteries are $1,100, not $1,800. But
You were happy with their work in the past?
McAllister's, yes.
Do you know if, that's split up between 3 years, or is that just one lump sum at the beginning and then goes for 3 years? Or,
I never asked that question. I would assume it's one lump sum up front, and then we have an expiration date of 3 calendar years.
It seems like a no-brainer to go with the McAllister for the 3 years. So I would make a motion that we accept the 3-year term from McAllister's to support this, what is it, what do we call it?
so service agreement?
Service agreement. Which one?
Yeah, the agreement, so, recommend, I'd make a motion, that we go to 3-year service, with McAllister. For this agreement.
I'll second that motion.
John made a motion, the 3-year service agreement with McAllister's, and Dave seconded, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 3-0 carries.
I will contact them tomorrow.
Okay. And wastewater, IGA lift station repairs, $10,650.
Yes, and to go along with that, we were approved for FEMA grant. The FEMA is going to, after,
7,900.
yeah, after we can prove that the work was done, they'll pay, yeah, like I said, $7,987.50.
That was flood last summer?
Last, yes,
Spring.
yeah.
I'd make a motion that we accept this estimate for $10,650 from Indiana Pump Works to replace the pump that was damaged in the flood. The total cost is $10,650. Our share would be $2,662.50. So I'd recommend that we approve.
I'll second that.
Make a motion.
John made a motion, for repairs of $2,650, with the town paying $2,662.50. FEMA paying their portion of $7,987.50. Dave, seconded that, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 3-0 carries for that. Alright, we have an application for a volunteer firefighter, Matthias Miller. Is he with us? Is that you? Or, oh, okay. Randy, you guys know him very well?
Matt Miller, he's the manager over at the locker plant.
Oh, okay. Matthias.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's Matt Miller.
Okay. I know him.
Has he been a fireman before
No.
this? Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good now.
He seems, he wants to help, gives the right reasons to want to join, but so. He was put on Richland Township last month, so.
Okay. I don't have a problem with him.
I'll make a motion, we approve Matthias Miller application for the fire department.
I second that.
Dave made a motion to approve, I'll say Matt Miller, that's what I know him by, so, to the volunteer fire department, and, John second, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 3-0 carries. Let him know.
Thank you.
Next, we have the donation to the Elf Festival Committee, and the Easter egg hunt. Last year, we donated $1,300. You wanna keep it as is, or you wanna raise it, or we'll discuss it?
I'll make a motion, we donate the $1,300 to the Apple Festival Committee for Easter egg hunt.
I second that.
Dave made a motion to donate $1,300 to the Elf Festival Committee for the Easter egg hunt. John seconded it, so all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? 3-0, that motion carries.
Do you have a date for the Easter egg hunt?
I think it's March 28th.
I know it's not on our agenda. I talked to, Ryan, the other day. He's hoping to be here tonight to announce a couple dates he has for the Bloomfield revitalization, events. I know the first one is gonna be on that, Mother's Day weekend, so, he's already announced it and publicized it, but I don't know, we just need to approve it and wait on the other one from him. It's not on here, but
What's the date?
I believe it's the 9th,
May 10th
May 10th?
is Mother's Day
Okay, so
on the Sunday. So is he having it on Saturday?
Saturday the 9th, yep. Be an all day thing.
I'm sure, I guess.
So this is for the revitalization.
Yeah, the Bloomfield's barbecue balloons and
I'll make a motion that we, authorize the revitalization committee to have the next Blues Brews and cruise, whatever.
Barbecue Blues and Brews.
Thank you.
I gotta pull that
I
time.
was just saying barbecue event, but
Yeah.
I stumbled all night with that. To be held on, Saturday, May the 11th?
no, May 9th.
Ninth.
May the 9th, I'm
Ninth.
sorry, thank you. May the 9th. I don't know if we need to add, give them hours or
We'll just have them coordinate with Jason with the
Yeah, cause they'll be coming in Friday, as soon as the courthouse employees leave. To set up and cook all night.
until Saturday night sometime.
yeah. So Saturday, May the 9th.
You done with your motion?
I think so. Please don't make me have to say that again.
All right, John made a motion to approve, Ryan O'Neill's, revitalization event on May 9th. Bloomfield Barbecue Blues and Brews event. Dave seconded, so all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, 3-0, that motion carries. All right, we are open to the public, unless anyone else has got anything. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'll knock it out real quick.
I'm gonna step back here, go ahead.
David, don't come up and cut that top out of that tree for me down there at B Street. He charged me $500, and I wanna thank town for coming and getting all those limbs out there. I was afraid I was gonna have to burn them all up. So we got that
The
done.
first time I had to wait for you to move the pile away from the house.
Well, I really didn't expect you coming and getting them when you did. And, well, I mean, he just threw them out there for me and, but, yeah, I got them.
Yeah, we got it, so it's.
I appreciate it. I've got a, here probably 2 weeks from now, I'll be swinging my tractor in and taking the rest of that tree down. And I don't know if the renter wants it, he can have it, otherwise it might leave it there for you guys to grab or something, I don't know.
Just
See what happens.
get a hold of me, let me know if I'm gonna be picking it up. That way I can come to make that scheduling plan.
Cause I gotta fill that yard back up and fix it, where we got it there for this truck. But he knocked that out for me real quick one day. Well,
Who is that again? 'Cause I'm
Dave.
interested.
Kyle Dunn,
Oh, okay,
he knocked that out and,
so you got you taken care of,
yeah,
Good deal.
$500, so
good deal.
I couldn't rent the machine to do that, for that, so.
No, that's pretty good.
That's a big deal.
I noticed Terry's with us tonight, he's our new emergency management director, so welcome aboard. And, did you have anything you want to present or talk about?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm the new emergency management director, and, I've been trying to get the department back up and to where it should be again. Roger Rex did a great job, we're moving forward with it, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of disasters going on in our county as well, seems like every 2-3 weeks we're having something, so. What I'm here tonight though is the county has a new all-hazard mitigation plan that they adopted back in October. And part of the plan, again, is the mitigation, which involved all the towns and the county and the cities all cooperating together to come up with the plan. And the county has adopted it, FEMA has approved it, but now it's my job to go to all the corporations and ask them to adopt the same plan. By adopting the plan, it makes you eligible for the FEMA grants and FEMA funding if we have a disaster and stuff. If the town doesn't adopt it, then they won't be eligible for the FEMA money in the event that we do have a disaster.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is that going to affect the snow removal? Okay,
No, this has nothing to do with any of that.
I'll say that was just something we already had to do, so
Yeah.
I was just checking.
So I have until October of this year to get all the corporations to consider adopting this plan and adopt it, and I have to turn the paperwork back into FEMA. So that's the advantage to it, is it does make you eligible for FEMA grants and be reimbursed when there's a disaster. So I would ask the town if they would consider adopting the plan. I know I sent Sandra a copy of it in an email. It's about 600 pages long, so it's pretty in-depth.
You're gonna read it
I'd
and
like
give
to
us a
learn.
copy, please? You're not gonna read it this and that?
No.
By then they may be back to work.
I'm trying to, one of the things I'm trying to do is be more transparent as far as emergency management. Our office has moved over to the fairgrounds. We're there from 8 to 4. We have a administrative assistant that's full-time now. I'm trying to get more training, and stuff out to our responders. And, so I've been emailing a lot of training to them. We've got a lot of training that's coming in as well, throughout the year that, we're putting on for anybody that wants to take it. So we've got a lot of stuff going on right now.
Just one question, without reading 600 pages, is there any particular areas we should pay more attention to, or?
No, it just talks about mitigation procedures that, the county should be looking at. There's none real specific in there, it just addresses like the floodplains, potential for tornadoes, winter storms, wildfires, landslides. It just basically talks about what the county's risks are for each one of those.
Can you have your question?
Yep.
All right, well, appreciate it, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're planning to send that to us then.
I'll run a copy.
Maybe I can read it on
Yeah.
And I just need a copy of it. If you guys approve it, I need a copy of the resolution that you approved it, send it to me.
Okay. All right, anybody else?
What was the timeline? You said that we need to do that by
I have to have all the paperwork in by October.
Okay.
I haven't mentioned it with these guys yet, but it might concern some of you guys. We might try to, we could talk about it after the meeting, but then I'll let you guys know if we decide that we want maybe to do a Bloomfield town cleanup or something. I think that would be good. We'll discuss that later and I can let you know one-on-one or something. If you guys wanna help plan or put together that, so. That's just some thoughts. I know you guys mentioned that, I thought it was a good idea, so we can bounce it off each other later. Anybody else?
Yeah, like I said earlier, this is Rick Johnson, he's with Tango Fiber, they're here in town working with Mainstream, doing the fiber install. Currently, for a road cut, there is a $25 permit fee and a $1,000 deposit, so to speak, that is refundable once the road is put back into place. With what they call the backbone of the project and the first two phases, they're looking at a potential, and I'm saying potential 25 road cuts, but there's 6 more phases to go after this, so we, at this point, don't know how many individual road cuts there would be. Was wondering, could, rather than paying the $1,000 deposit for each road cut, could they do a bond payable to the town with the, like a 6-month warranty for after the last date of service, to, rather than having to do that $1,000 every time, to then Sonder turn around and refund if everything's put back to standards. I know, talking with Sonder, she said Sam would be probably a little bit more knowledgeable on liability if we could do a bond rather than the $1,000 per cut fee. I mean, with the amount of road cuts that are potentially there, that's just a lot to back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, like I said, with 6 more phases, but they haven't even looked at the potential road cuts yet. I mean, we could potentially be talking 100 road cuts, and
Is that on the highway or?
no,
No, it's in
That's-
town.
it's in town.
It's in town, okay.
I thought they were boring a bunch of this stuff.
They are boring a bunch of it, but they have to pothole some of the utilities, which requires road cuts in the middle of the road to make sure that they're not getting into a underground utility.
Yeah, by law, we have, I'm Mike Wilson, I'm with Mainstream. By law, what we have to do is daylight these areas, so we don't have any pipe strikes or anything like that. So there's a federal set of standards that we have to adhere to. And daylighting is unfortunately one of those things where we have to adhere to every, whatever the certain distance is, we have to do that in order to basically look and make sure that we're not about to have a utility strike. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I'd be happy to answer any questions anybody has, because we want to be the best neighbors and partners possible.
What was the issue regarding a bond or what?
So it'd be like an overall bond issue
For the entire project?
for the entire project, so.
Do we have a road cut font, like a fee amount
It's
on the books now?
It's a $25 permit fee, and then there's a $1,000 deposit that is,
Okay,
it's refundable as long as the road is put back. If not, that $1,000 is used as funding to repair the road.
yeah, I don't see why we couldn't do kind of a separate agreement with them that was sort of a variation of from
I
our
mean, there would
ordinance.
still be the $25 permit for each cut,
Okay,
but instead of the $1,000 deposit, there's an overall bond for the entire project.
That would be equal to all of the cuts.
yeah, no, I think that'd be fine. I don't even know that would run afoul of the ordinance, I mean, you just, but yeah, we could do.
And I wasn't able to speak to Rick about it till this morning, so that's why it's not on the agenda till tonight.
I heard about it, so.
Is that something we need to be able to, ready to move on next month then, or what's the urgency?
They're already cut.
They're already here working and cutting, so we need to move ASAP on it to get it underway.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with it, they can identify roughly how many cuts they're gonna make and provide a surety bond, that amount times the $1,000 deposit. I don't see a problem with that.
Okay. So I will get with you and Scott.
So, anything else we
figure out
need?
the total number of cuts
Insurance.
No.
and
We don't
what
have
they
anything.
bond them out at that time.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Kenny, you wanna check on those, that wireless system stuff for,
Sure.
Okay, all right, see you later.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, Gary, the only thing I've got to tell him is I am responding, because it's went up once from the first quote, so there's a contract to sign, so we can get it done. Some things, if you guys are interested in going that route, or we're gonna have to end up and buy some radios, and right now they're $1,000 a piece.
What are you talking about again?
That I am responding, our dispatch system, the one we got now, not everybody is not getting it. We can't get it lined out. It's through Eastern Dream. And the I am responding is going to be, well, right now Jasonville's got it, Lewis Township runs it, and, Sue is for it, for Richland, and it's gonna be stationed here with the, hooked up to the generator. And when the jail drops the tones, then the computer here will pick it up and then send everything to our phone, to the members' phone.
What was the number there?
$849 a year and $49
Did you have
Saturday.
anything wrote up on that, or?
Yeah, I do, but I grabbed the wrong
Oh.
set of paperwork. I've got Richlands instead of Bloomfields. But they're both the same price. You know, we're trying to get the ball rolling. The fire department's bought the computer, or has the computer, and the radios and stuff that's gotta be tied into.
Otherwise, you just, they use their civilian phone to.
We
personal
use,
phone.
yeah, we use the phones instead of having to furnish everybody with a radio or a pager.
Okay, and you said $849, and then there was
A $49 setup fee.
$849 a year and a $49 setup.
Is that $49 per phone? No, that's just to set up the that's the software to set up the computer. Do you remember what we was paying for
Make the motion. Yeah, I'd make a motion for, that we would approve, I'll say right around $900 for the, it's called I Am Responder.
It's called I Am Responding. The sheriff's department has it too, don't they, Terry?
I don't know.
They didn't have it when you was out there? No. Okay, the sheriff's department's running it too now.
So approximately $900, I'd make a motion that we approve for the I Am Responding system for the fire department.
I'll second that. John made a motion for the fire department to get an IM responding system up and going for approximately $900. Dave seconded it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 3-0, it carries.
All right, thank you guys, and I'll drop the contract off at the phones.
Okay. Pretty much sums it up, yeah.
I think that's a good figure.
You mentioned earlier about you have a nozzle.
We've got 2 nozzles that need replaced.
Is that something critical right now that's?
Right now, it's not. The fire department's wanting to go with the new style hen nozzle. It doesn't put out as much water. You don't use near as the water. Say for instance, this room was on fire and you come in the door, you can put a flat spray and it'll cover pretty much about the whole room in one swath. They'll go horizontal and vertical, they're adjustable. The only thing they don't give us is the fan system, like our nozzles do now. But the quote I got for 2 of them was $3,400, and I can find them cheaper than that somewhere.
Okay. But, so you're not,
We're not hurting for them right now.
you're just wanting to improve your knowledge.
Just wanting to replace 2 of them that's been damaged.
Okay.
That's non-fixable. We can't get parts for them, can't send them off and get them fixed anymore.
So you're gonna try to find some better quotes and come back
Yes,
to the.
there's more people than just one person that's dealing with it, so
Let me know or text me or something when you find out those prices.
I can do that. Sure can.
All right.
All right, thank you guys.
No problem. Okay. Take a motion to adjourn.
Motion we adjourn. Second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Nobody's opposing.
Are you ready to renew your application?
All right, thank you guys for all coming out
Thanks,
tonight.
everybody.